Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Absolutely, always ready to explore some fascinating tech topics.
Today, we're tackling something that's absolutely crucial in the world of software development. CI/CD.
Continuous integration and continuous deployment, right?
Yep, that's it. Now, I know a lot of you out there are already familiar with the basics,
At least in theory.
but we're going way deeper today. We want to unpack how CI/CD can seriously level up your entire development process.
I like where this is going. Because it truly is transformative when done right.
Right. It's like, when you watch a Formula One race and you see those pit crews working with insane speed and precision.
Oh yeah, those pit stops are incredible, like a ballet of efficiency.
Exactly. CI/CD is kind of like the pit crew for your software.
Okay, I can see where you're going with this.
It's all about keeping things running smoothly, making those quick adjustments, and getting your software back in the race, in this case, out to your users as fast as possible.
And just like a great pit crew can make or break a race, a solid CI/CD pipeline can have a huge impact on the success of your software.
Absolutely. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's rewind a bit. For anyone who might be new to this whole thing, can you give us a quick breakdown of what CI and CD actually are?
Sure. Continuous integration, or CI, is all about merging code changes frequently into a shared repository. Think of it as constantly making sure everyone's on the same page, working with the latest version of the code. This helps catch integration issues early on when they're much easier to fix.
Okay, that makes sense. And then continuous deployment, CD, takes that a step further, right?
Exactly. CD automates the release process. So once the code passes all the tests, it gets deployed to production automatically.
No more manual deployments. That sounds like a dream.
It can be, definitely. It really streamlines the whole process.
So we're talking about faster releases, fewer errors, and just generally a smoother development workflow. But I know there's got to be more to it than just setting up a bunch of automated processes. What are some of the cultural shifts that go hand in hand with adopting CI/CD?
You're absolutely right. It's not just about the tools, it's about the mindset. It requires a shift towards collaboration, communication, and a focus on quality from the very beginning. Developers need to be comfortable integrating their code frequently, and everyone needs to be on board with the idea of continuous feedback and improvement.
It almost sounds like CI/CD is more of a philosophy than just a set of practices.
I think there's some truth to that. It's a way of thinking about software development that emphasizes agility, speed, and quality.
And how does this play out in terms of team dynamics? Does CI/CD change how developers work together?
Definitely. With CI, developers are encouraged to work in smaller chunks and integrate their code more frequently. This means more communication, more collaboration, and more opportunities to catch and fix issues early on.
It sounds like it could potentially reduce a lot of the stress and headaches that come with traditional software development.
Oh, absolutely. That's one of the biggest benefits. By catching and fixing issues early, you avoid those last-minute scrambles and late-night debugging sessions.
But let's be real, setting up a robust CI/CD pipeline isn't exactly a walk in the park. What are some of the biggest challenges teams face?
Well, one of the most common challenges is simply getting started. Figuring out the right tools and processes can be daunting, especially for teams that are new to CI/CD.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn, for sure. And once you have the pipeline set up, there's the ongoing challenge of keeping it running smoothly.
Right, because things are always changing. New technologies, new tools, new requirements. So you have to be constantly adapting and improving your pipeline.
And then, of course, there's the challenge of dealing with those inevitable hiccups. Like when a test fails or a deployment goes sideways.
Oh, absolutely. Those moments can be frustrating, but they're also opportunities to learn and improve. And you know what? That actually brings us to one of the most crucial aspects of CI/CD, automated testing.
Okay, tell me more about that.
Well, automated testing is like the safety net of your CI/CD pipeline. It allows you to catch bugs and errors automatically before they ever reach your users.
So it's not just about speed, it's also about quality.
Absolutely. A good CI/CD pipeline will have a comprehensive suite of automated tests, covering everything from unit tests to integration tests to end-to-end tests.
And what are some best practices for making sure these tests are actually helpful and don't just create more work for the team?
That's a great question. First and foremost, tests need to be reliable. They should consistently produce the same results regardless of the environment.
No flaky tests allowed, huh?
No way. Flaky tests erode trust in the entire process, and they're just plain annoying.
So how do you make sure your tests are rock solid?
It's about investing in good test design and tooling, and it's about making sure your tests are easy to understand, maintain, and update.
So CI/CD is really a game changer for software development.
I think so. It can help teams deliver software faster, with higher quality, and with less stress.
But it's not just about the tools and technologies. It's about adopting a new mindset, a culture of continuous improvement.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's about embracing collaboration, communication, and a commitment to quality from the very beginning.
This has been a fantastic deep dive. I feel like I've gained a whole new level of understanding about CI/CD.
I'm glad to hear that. It's a topic I'm really passionate about.
And I think it's something that every software development team should be thinking about.
Absolutely. Whether you're a small startup or a large enterprise, CI/CD can help you build better software faster and with less risk.
And as we wrap up here, I'm left wondering, what does the future hold for CI/CD? What new innovations and advancements are on the horizon?
That's a great question. And I honestly think we're just scratching the surface of what's possible with CI/CD. As AI and machine learning continue to evolve, we'll see even more sophisticated automation and optimization in the pipeline. And I think we'll see CI/CD principles being applied beyond software development into other areas of business and technology. It's an exciting time to be in this space.
It definitely sounds like it. Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. A huge thanks to our expert for sharing their insights on CI/CD. And to everyone listening, we hope this has given you a better understanding of this essential practice and maybe even inspired you to explore it further. Until next time, keep on coding.